6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with breaking news in the First Warren Traffic Center. A live look in Sun Prairie this morning as we are dealing with a crash. This is on 151 in the northbound lanes at Highway N. The left lane is currently closed. You can see a little bit of a backup there right now. Again, this is developing in the moment, so we will keep our eye on this and let you know how it's going to impact you if you're traveling 151 this morning. Now a new wave of spending on the Wisconsin Supreme Court election with less than 2 weeks to go. The current numbers show the Supreme Court race has hit over $37 million in advertising spending. That total is expected to be far higher as it's more difficult to track digital ads that are not reported to the state. Conservative candidate Dan Kelly has received over $11 million of that $37 million, with new ad buys being announced daily. The spring election is shaping up to be one of the most expensive races in Wisconsin history.
Wisconsin has hit a record low unemployment rate at 2.7%. That's down 0.2% from last month. The number of those unemployed has also hit a record low, with just under 83,000 of the nearly 3 million people that are able to work. The current participation rate is nearly 65%, being 2% more than the average nationwide rate, and 7,500 new jobs were created just last month.
New details now about a cyber attack affecting Wisconsin's online court system. So far, no records or data has been compromised. The attack led to service interruptions on the Consolidated Court Automation Programs, or CCAP. The director of the state's court says measures have been taken against the attack. The director adding these attacks are typically a flood of requests to flood the system to disrupt service.
Firefighters here in Madison saved the life of a jogger who went into cardiac arrest earlier this week. The two off-duty firefighters saw the jogger laying on the ground along John Nolan Drive and sprung into action. They performed CPR for 4 minutes until the jogger was able to be taken to the hospital and saved. The two firefighters now urging people to register for a CPR class next Wednesday morning at Fire Station 14.
The Madison Fire Department is also welcoming a new life-saving device to their toolkit. The Lund Cardiopulmonary Assist System, or LUCAS, is making response times quicker. The device cuts out human error in CPR by providing consistent manual compressions to give the best possible chance of survival. The main purpose for this device is to provide safe and consistent compressions when someone is transported in an ambulance.
Former President Donald Trump now lashing out on social media against the Manhattan District Attorney as a New York grand jury considers whether or not to indict the former president. In one social media post, the former president wrote, "Everybody knows I'm 100% innocent, including the DA, Alvin Bragg."
After a Scuttle launch last week, a rocket made in almost entirely 3D printed parts made its official launch debut, although the flight failed 3 minutes after takeoff. This is the third launch attempt, and officials in Cape Canaveral, Florida say the first stage of the rocket worked, but the upper stage failed. This is a huge step for the future of space travel, though.
All right, good morning. Coming up on 7 o'clock, meteorologist Kelly Slifka. We are looking at some snow that will be developing after midnight tonight. Generally about 3 to 6 inches, a little bit less to the northwest of Madison, a little bit more to the south and east in Rock and Jefferson County. That won't be until after midnight tonight. Actually, today's not going to be a bad day. It is a little cool this morning. Right now, 26 in Madison, 25 in Watertown, 32 currently down the south in Janesville. So we'll look at partly sunny skies this afternoon as we warm through the 40s. The sun is fairly strong this time of the year. As you plan your day, we're looking at quiet weather today. So this afternoon, this evening should be quiet. Won't be until later tonight when we do have the first warn alert day. Temperatures in the upper 30s with that snow tapering off quickly tomorrow morning. Quick look at our first warn traffic. We do have that accident right now on 151. Does have a couple of lanes blocked there if you are north of Sun Prairie.
All right, we'll be watching that. There's that live picture. A live update for you coming up at 7:26. Make it a great day.